Hey y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Ignite Your Glow. I'm Nay, and I help you to believe there are no limitations on what you can do. All right. So today I challenge you to change the way you view failure. And I know that even for me, it can be hard. The best way to explain this situation, honestly, is to share my own experience. Okay. So obviously, I have not posted a video in a while. And honestly, it didn't really hit me until I had a conversation with my friend. And I challenged her to post a video to promote her business. And that's when I realized that your girl hasn't posted a video in a while. Call a spade, babes. Um, and the reason why I haven't posted a video in a while is because I was kind of discouraged, right? Because of the the numbers and how the video was turning out in regards to like views and all that stuff. It kind of got me discouraged, right? But I have to remember why I do these videos, right? That is what's going to keep the momentum. But how I kind of come to that realization was I had went to an event last week, and this was a networking event. And this particular networking event, they actually ask you questions and you answer these questions and you get to talk to different people and stuff like that. So the question was, how do you measure success? And this wonderful lady, she said she measures success not by the amount of money, but based off of the amount of referrals she receives and the feedback she receives from her clients. Because I want you to think of it like this: if you do an amazing job, right, people are going to speak your name in rooms that you are not in, that you haven't stepped in. They're going to use you because they see the value you bring, and um in maybe it could be in the internet anywhere, but the value you bring into their life, right? The best marketing is word of mouth, okay? Because someone has experienced it already and they are advocating for you. So from there, I kind of had to learn how I measure success from the messages that I receive from people who watch the video, from the conversations I have with my friends and family who watch the video. I like missed like a couple weeks before this one. And I had a conversation with my cousin, and she basically told me like she was looking and seeing like, okay, she ain't post a video this week. She ain't post a video last week. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm kind of like, she watched a couple videos and just like, oh dang, well, when is another video coming out? So that really kind of helped me so much to be like, okay, what I'm speaking is valuable despite all that I have going on in my life, and despite what the numbers show. um these videos are valuable, which remind me once again to change how I view failure. Um, and I just want to say this: look at it from this perspective. Say you're a child or you're a student or whatever, and you took a test and you failed. As someone who looks at failure from a different view, that F is not saying that you're a failure. Okay. What you need to look at it as is, okay, what did I do that caused me to get this result? All right, go back and see what you did. And then you need to decide, what are you going to do to change the results that you're looking for? Okay. So if I failed a test and I'm like, all right, let me go ask my teacher if I could make it up. And obviously, if you're deciding that you're going to make it up or retake the test, you then have to go back and change what you were doing. So if you studied only an hour a day, maybe you need to study 2, 3 hours a day, right? If you didn't study at all, obviously you got to study. If even if you study, you got to figure out what works best for you. What are you going to do to help you get the results that you want? So when we're choosing to change the way we view failure, that means that we're no longer looking at it as if we are failures, but that we need to change our game plan. Okay? So, I say this to say, change the way you view failure. Take the word you from failure. So don't call yourself a failure. You're not a failure. I need you to pivot, okay? I need you to pivot whenever things don't go your way, because remember, the goal is still the same. The plan just may have changed. You are awesome and you are not a failure.